Yeah, tomorrow.
Welcome to the Wholesale Daily Show.
It's Wholesaling Daily, actually.
Wholesaling Daily Show. Welcome, folks. And we're launching a brand new Wholesaling Daily Show to show folks how to wholesale property and to bring you along with us on our journey as we attempt to do $1 million in wholesales and fix and flips this year. So we're excited to share that journey with you and tell you the ups and the downs of wholesaling from a perspective of folks that are doing this stuff with a large team. I am Dustin, and...
Hey, what's up, everybody? Josh Blanchard here.
Look at this ink. I'm Corey. I'm the guy with the messy hair.
And the three of us, we buy and sell, we do real estate, we wholesale virtually, which is one of the topics we're going to cover on this show as well. We're going to talk about fix and clips. We're going to talk about fix and flips. We're going to talk about wholesaling. We're going to talk about creative real estate and how to start kind of from nothing and start doing deals. And we're going to bring you with us on this journey. So last year, we bought and sold well over 50 properties. And this year, well, we're off to a blazing start. As I record this right now, it is January 8th, and we have done 0 deals so far this year. And to be honest, that's pretty annoying. December kicked us in the nuts. It was a very slow month for us. So we're trying to recover and rebuild after a slow December. So we have 0 deals done so far. We have 1 property currently under contract, and we have a couple properties that are about to close. So we're going to bring you with us as we go ahead and wholesale deals, as we fix and flip deals. And we're going to share with you kind of the trials and tribulations of wholesaling real estate, because to be honest, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it is a huge pain in the ass. And you hear a lot of success stories of people saying, oh, I made $20,000, I made $50K, but you don't hear a lot of the bad stuff that comes with it. So we're going to share with you the nitty gritty. We're going to share with you the wins, and we're going to share with you the losses as we go this year and try to make $1 million fix and flipping and wholesaling, and show you how to do it as we do it as well. Now, we don't claim to be the best in the world at this. We're just a group of people who want to do real estate and make it work. And we're going to share that journey with you and hopefully give you some tips and tricks along the way to do deals yourself. So let's, because this is our inaugural episode. Yeah. That's pretty awesome, actually. Because this is our inaugural episode, well, let's just do a little hot seat here of some 4 super valuable tips we'll do for each of us, and get you guys going with some tips. So I'll start it off. You know what's more fun, actually, is to put each other on the spot and do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these guys on the spot.
Let's do one at first start.
1?
Let's do a round of 1 each, and then maybe we can build into more.
Oh, let's do 2.
Okay, I just don't want the quality to be low because...
All right, Corey.
Yeah.
Corey's a master at working with virtual assistants. So, Corey, what are 2 tips for these guys to use virtual assistants in their wholesale business?
2 tips. So 1, you want to find the right wholesale. What am I trying to say? We want to find the right virtual assistants. So that usually means going through a lot of people to find the right one. So we used onlinejobs.ph for a long time, which was great. And you can find lots of good people there, but sometimes you can end up spending more money than you need to because it's super saturated. But one of the cool tips that we used was Facebook Marketplace. So Facebook Jobs has a great place where you can post an ad and then you can boost it. So I think we spent like $100 and got like 500 resumes on Facebook ads. So it was crazy. So that was a sweet way to find people. Then my other tip would you have to be talking to them basically on a daily basis. So you really want to build a team. You want to build a relationship with them. And the great superstars that we have, they really love working with us because we just care about them, and we have meetings every day. We wish them happy birthday on their birthday. We give them their 13th month bonus pay, which is on the anniversary every day. On the anniversary of their start date, we give them an extra month pay, and just stuff like that. You want to treat them right and treat them well, because a lot of people just kind of see them as just workhorses, and they're not. They're really great people, and a lot of them have really great educations and are willing to work hard. And they work hard, and it's a great way for us to do it.
They sure do.
Yeah.
Our next question here. Let's turn that camera a little bit. Let's give these guys some eye candy.
Oh, look at these
kids. So my next question here is for Mr. Josh. And not only,
There he is.
these things are illegal in 32 states. For sure. Damn, I'm distracted by those guns.
Okay.
So Josh is actually he's a master by this point of dealing with let's just call them shitty contractors. And we had to go through a lot of bad contractors to find good ones. So if you're wholesaling, you're probably going to come across some deals that you want to fix and flip along the way. And we're not saying to exclude those. We've fix and flip a lot of properties as well, because we can sometimes make 2 to 3 times the amount fixing and flipping the property as opposed to wholesaling it. So Josh might give these guys 2 tips on finding a good contractor who's not going to have you come down and friggin' take them to the gun show.
Well, yeah, one of the things about it too is that even when you find someone good, you can't ever think that you can let off, the steam with them, or you can kind of let go of your grip, you could say, and let them.
Really called it.
Yeah, because you're in a bit of an interesting situation where if you are getting started out, chances are you can't afford the best, right? You can't afford the best guy in the industry, the guy that's got all the smoke and reviews. Or if you can afford that guy too, if you're new in that area, you're not going to be able to get them because they're probably going to be backed up. It's like all the good people are going to be backed up. So you're left with a different kind of pool to pick from. And so when we first started, or in Ohio, for instance, I was going on Craigslist, Angie's List, trying to find somebody reputable. And, anybody you talk to on the phone, they're probably going to be talking about how great they are, how they're the best. And it was always interesting. I remember one guy, I won't use his name, but he was going on about how he's so amazing. People love him. People rave about him. Yet he was always available, like 24/7, which just kind of seems bizarre that he would be available 24/7 if there's this huge list of people that want him. But I think one of the biggest things, and one of the things I made a mistake of, is talking to multiple people and deciding to go with somebody, but having them do this huge, massive job. And it might have been better to start with them, something smaller. See how they do on something like a small project. So I'd have them go in and comp the whole house. So they'd say, okay, it's gonna be $25,000 to do this house. But I think it would have been much better to have them go in and just say, well, how much to do this one thing, and see how they do on that one thing. And but it's so crazy because if you're trying to get someone to do the whole house, you may be better off having different people, like someone that specializes in electrical or just roof. The roof or something like that. And so because we're doing this virtually, right? We're doing this out of state, like we do this in a different country, which I think is one of the cool things about us. We're all in. It's not a secret, right? We're in Canada.
It's not anymore, no.
I don't know. And so we were trying to get like one person to the whole thing, which is obviously the easiest way to do it. But you might have a guy that does the roof really well, but he sucks at electrical. Yeah. And so it took a little bit of time to figure out who was good at what. But tips, definitely not giving them a lot of money up front. If anything, you want to give them nothing up front and just pay for the supplies, using like Home Depot, and you can improve the transactions as they go. But one of the other things that has been super helpful is just really being firm on your prices. I've seen like a contractor come in with this amount, and then getting it down, and getting them to break up each individual task. Because if they say it's going to be $25K to do this whole house or $30K for this whole house, and they haven't put much effort into how much each particular task is going to cost, like a big task, like how much is going to the roof, how much is going to plumbing, how much is going to electrical, you need them to get that down. And then also look at it at a day rate too, because if it's going to be astronomically high, you know, per day rate, I mean, you don't want to be doing that. And so there's just been a lot of times I've been firm with prices and have gotten contractors down quite a bit. And that's just the way everybody wins. Yeah, it's just some thoughts.
Nice. All right, Josh, put me on the spot. Whoa. 2 questions, and well, Josh fires a question at me to give you guys 2 tips. You might not know this about Corey, but he is a master guitarist. So while I'm answering, Corey's going to write the jingle, a jingle to our Wholesaling Daily show, and you're going to hear many, many jingles. We'll try to do a new jingle every day. So Josh, fire away. Give me a question. I'll give these guys 2 tips, and Corey will serenade us out.
All right, Dustin, give real estate investors or wholesalers, people in real estate, tips on going and doing the things that they don't want to do. So, because I think that's a really good question, because everyone's going to have things in their own life that they know they need to do, and they don't want to do them, and they put them off. Give them some fire. Give them the juice.
Yeah, so it's wild, hey? You're watching this, you probably want to grow your real estate business, or you already have a real estate business. And at the end of the day, one of the tips for you is to do what you know you need to do when you don't feel like it. So maybe that's like working out or researching properties, or even just doing some good old driving for dollars, or going out to the hardware store and buying some bandit signs and writing just as simple as like I buy houses on them, and getting that going, because you're not going to feel like doing it. You're going to search all your life for a magic bullet that doesn't exist. And to be honest, real estate's not rocket science. It's what I love about it is it's simple, it's predictable. You just need to get that reference experience. So continue to watch these videos, research properties on Zillow, pull your lists, and start taking action. Start, as they would say, failing fast, and that way you'll be able to go through the feedback loop and make some money in this stuff. So on that note, Corey is going to take my chair.
Oh, here we go.
And he is going to serenade us out.
This is sung to the tune of the show about striking gold, Texas tea. If you're doing real estate and you don't know what to do, if you can't do nothing but tie your own shoe, if you need to find a place to learn but you're feeling spacey, just tune into our show. We're Wholesaling Daily. Stay tuned.
Nice. All right. See you soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.